Hello, YouTube. All right. I must be up to something. So, got that spool of wire, which isn't quite long enough for what I wanted, and I've got this one, and I'm playing with some light bulbs here. These are actually really nice. We're going all the way down the left-hand side and across to here. So, and I've got this pulled. This is the flasher unit for the strobe. As you can see, it says double, so it's a double flash unit. Yeah, so I have, I decided amongst myself that it wasn't sounding good enough in here. So I've got two more speakers, and we're going to put two more on the back. Very similar to how the front is, although I think I'm going to mount the back ones vertically instead of horizontally. Anyway, we'll see though. I haven't decided yet. I just know I'm gonna have them coming out of that panel up there. So more to come in a bit. Alright, so I've started running the wire through, and I'm using spray paint caps to hold the ceiling out. Now, one thing I did the last time when I ran the wiring is I pulled these top screws out, and these damn panels fell. And you got to realize that this front panel goes from right there, that seam, all the way to right here. That is one heavy panel. The top piece actually hooks into the ceiling sheet metal here. So it really sucks having to hang these. I've pulled the back one because that one's super easy to hang up. But as you can see, here's the top part of it. It actually clips into that ceiling panel there. Yeah, and this part goes over the window line there. So the objective is, as we run these wires through, the wiring loom, see if the camera can see, is right there. And above every window, if we can focus, is a, I guess we can't on that one. We can right here though, is a little loop right there, a wire hanger. So what I'm doing is I'm fishing them through these hangers one by one. I'm going to go all the way to the back, and I'm only keeping these panels pushed out just a little bit, just enough to where I can stick my hands up in there and fish the ends of the wire through. So I've already pulled the wire, as you saw. And then over here, what I'm going to do is fish it through here down to the terminal blocks that I put behind the stereo here. And we'll hook it up, and then we'll test it out. So more to come in a bit. This part's not too bad, fishing through the loops. What's gonna suck is running it across the side here. What I'm gonna do is I have some coat hanger hooks, or coat hanger wire, right here. And that should be long enough to reach across, and what I can do is I can pull the wire from here. So the one that's going to go to the passenger side, I'm going to pull it from here out this hole here for the time being, and then I'll drill the hole over here where I want the speaker to be, fish the wire in, the coat hanger wire, fish it out this hole, pull the wire through, and that'll be that. For this hole here, what I'm going to do for this side is I'm just going to drill the hole and run the coat hanger through and pull the wire through. So I've got one short and one long wire, and we'll see how that goes. That shouldn't be too bad. I think the worst of it is actually going to be fishing it back through the panel here, just because I've got so much going through to this panel here. Through here, it really sucks having to fish stuff through. Notice I haven't replaced those rivets yet. And right down here, behind here, is a small opening to get to this lower half. And it's kind of in the back, so it really sucks to get to. So, but we're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see how it goes, because I'm anxious to get some sound back there. I mean, it already sounds great from about the 7th row up, just because we have these two speakers and we have the two up front. And in the back, it doesn't sound too bad. It is definitely quieter. But if I get two back here blowing towards the front, it's going to make this bus sound way different and way better. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And like I said, the speakers I bought are the exact same speakers. So we're going to have 6 of these in here now. And these are going to be wired to the same channel that the front speakers are on. So we'll do it just like we did the Thomas. So more to come in a bit. All right, so I've run the wire all the way down. Didn't have any of these panels fall, so I kind of got this now. So this is the long one. This is going to be the right hand speaker, and this one here is the left hand, and I've got just enough to run it to about here. So we're going to drill a hole there and get it fished through up there, and then we'll get the other one fished through as well. More to come in a bit. All right, so we got one wire ran across here, and then I got tired of trying to fish the coat hanger. I was going to fish it from here to here, and then from here to this hole. Here's what I did instead, and this is easier. I pulled all the screws out of here so that I could pull the wire through, and then here's our coat hanger. Put some electrical tape on the end, and we're just going to pull the wire tight, which you'll see right here. It's going up. And there we go. We got a nice tight wire, and we can screw this guy back in, and we're good to go right over here and here. Now we just got to hang the speakers up. More to come in a bit. All right, sorry for the mess back here, but we've got our brackets up. Put everything put back together, even put some extra screws in the ceiling. I didn't realize we were missing some. So here's how this is going to work. So driver's side, front, and rear, I'm wiring this just like we did the Thomas, me and my friend Robert. So driver's side, front, and rear is going to be left, since it's the left side of the bus. And passenger side, front, and rear is going to be right. Now, the way I did the middle speakers, and this is the same way we did them in the Thomas, if I remember correctly, these middle speakers are wired to the rear, and I have their directions crisscross. So driver's side middle is right, and passenger side middle is left. Now the front two speakers, driver's side is front right. I'm sorry, driver's side is front left, passenger side is front right. These are wired to the rear setting of the stereo, and these back here will also be wired to the front setting of the stereo. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to come back up front and do the fun part. This is the fun part because of that little bitty opening behind this wiper switch to feed the wires back. So I'm going to have to fish a coat hanger up here, pull the wires back with this pulled out, and then from there I need to figure out which one is left and which one is right. So we'll hook up one and see if the speakers back there, which speakers are playing and which ones aren't, and we'll go from there. We just need to make sure we hook it up right. More to come.
Men's, ladies, and kids.
All right, so I figured I would let you guys hear what it sounds like now we got commercials on. So we're right by the midship speakers. From here, sounds really good. But then once you get back here, now that I got these hooked up, they're not hooked into the stereo yet, but this is how it sounds. It's kind of quiet. So
it's supercharged, super powered, and a super deal. You know it. Now switch to Verizon and get the Google Pixel 7 Pro on us with select trade-ins and select 5G unlimited plans.
Okay, I'm gonna hook up the front speakers now, and I'll let you know how it sounds.
8167. If you're looking for a deal on boots,
so we got all the
now
speakers
for the
in,
roundup sale.
and it's funny because while I was trying to wire up the rears, I got them right in the first try.
Boots, $15 off select Ariat square toe boots.
So now
save 10 to $15 on booties by Durango and Ariat. Plus get $15 off rugged and durable work boots by Twist.
You really don't lose any sound going down the aisle.
Always trust Cabiners for authentic Western style at great prices. So hurry in now.
Sounds really good in here now. But anyway, so yeah, that's it.
And disappearing.
Last speakers are in.
20 orangutans vanish. They starve to death when their homes are destroyed.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.